Yeah, so I played kind of an interesting hand in the main event today. I had a crazy table that, well, there was one guy in particular just going nuts. I saw him re-raise, 3-deuce suited, like early position as well. So it was like under the gun open, he was under the gun one, he re-raised, and then it came like 9-6 deuce, and they got in a million big blinds. And he was good against like ace-10, and yeah, but he was in every hand as well. So it wasn't like he just suddenly chilled and was like, okay, I got chips now. He was still, and when he was opening for like 5.5 times the big blind. And so I had this hand before this where he opened, I had nines, and normally it was kind of like, he opened early position, normally it was just, a flat corner position most of the time. But against this guy, I was just like, well, ready to go here. So I free bet him, and then someone else now just goes all in for 80 big blinds. So I folded that one, but I'm fuming. So anyway, getting this other hand, he opens again, and king queen offsuit, and most of the time I might just use this as a free bet bluff, but this guy is just not folding, and also I don't really want to call king all in or king high on the flop or whatever, so just decided to call in position, and actually the big blind calls as well, and it comes 8, 7, 5 all diamonds, and I have the king of diamonds, and it checks to me. So normally I might try and just sort of take a stab and with some, equity to back me up. But this guy's, he could just go all in or something. So I just took a free card. Turn was a 10, nothing. Checked to me again, just took a free card. And then the river was queen of diamonds, so I made second sort of nut flush. And he bet kind of like small. And in my head, I was thinking, well, I could just call here and hope the other guy calls as well with a diamond, because it was that kind of table. But I decided to go for some sort of thin value, because I was like, this guy's not going to fold any flush the way he's playing. So I raised, other guy folded in the blinds, and now this guy went all in. So at this point, I kind of told myself I was going to fold before, leading into the situation, you've got to anticipate this could happen. And it's pretty, even if someone's being ridiculous, it's kind of suicidal bluff, because I could just easily have the ace of diamonds, just never fold. And yeah, so I was going to fold, and then he just kind of, I don't know, he was giving off this vibe. Like in online poker, I would have folded within sort of 10 seconds, but I kind of looked at him, he looked weak, and no, I called, and he just said aces with the ace of diamonds, the exact hand he was kind of representing. So sometimes the maniac has it, and but yeah, obviously that's kind of a lesson to learn from this, in that I'd already told myself to sort of, okay, if I'm going to raise the river here, which is already kind of thin, to fold if he goes all in, because I mean, yeah, sometimes he's going to bluff me maybe like 10% or whatever, but most of the time he's just going to have it, and I learned the hard way. Every player is different, so you can make your best guesses coming in, but yeah, hopefully you sort of are there long enough to sort of see and write these things down mentally in your head and sort of readjust. But unfortunately for me, I'll only be able to adjust if I ever come across them again. Yeah, when you get like a crazy player out at the table who's just sort of playing ridiculous ranges and in every hand and like ready to sort of maybe blow up kind of thing, and then it does change the game, because everyone sort of stops playing against each other. Like they're kind of worried this guy's gonna re-raise them light, so everyone sort of starts playing tighter. There's more sort of just raise from late position. You don't see anyone like taking a marginal open with like queen jack off or something, because they know this guy's just gonna put them to the test for all their chips or something. So it does kind of become a waiting game, and also it can be hard sometimes. You might make a sort of gambly play against this player because you're worried that someone else, if you don't take the shot now, they're going to be gone. Like by the next time you get a hand that is good enough to play against them. So it can work both ways for you. So like you also have to remember that they can still have hands, and it's not like they're always bluffing. So but in the moment it can be hard, because it's live poker. You don't see many hands. You get kind of a good hand, and then you can easily just sort of over adjust.